Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high width coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Smith. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Biggio, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Now here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in now for the Mariners, D. Gordon, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Pitch on the way. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside. Hold, 2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Mitch Haniger will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bichette onto the grass. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So striding in, Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ryu comes set. Here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Haniger is off of first with 2 away. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Ryu, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
A little low. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Count remains 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Settling in now, Tom Murphy. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0. And right into the shift. Gordon is up with it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is fifth. The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Stepping in, Randall Grichuk. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The set and the 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out here and a runner at second. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
The left fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thompson-Williams normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. The 1-0. On, he pops it up. Coming in is Hernandez. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Three and two, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch is down low, and he gets the call. Strike three looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Tim Lopes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Over to first, Ryu, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And here's the speedster D. Gordon, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. New inning set to get underway. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 44.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Count 1-1.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And there's one down now. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And it misses. 3-1 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Runner at first here, one man out. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. First and second now, one man out. And that misses. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. To first. Shaw has it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. And that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Vogelbach makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The 1-1. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. Drilled on the ground to short. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That misses. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that's over. 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
At the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-1 the count now. He's ready now. The pitch fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Tim Lopes. He grounds it sharply to third. A tag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready for another shot now, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I got 2-1 the count.
Left center, base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Billy McKinney, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And that misses ball 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three and 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3 and 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at first and second with one away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. He's set. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Danny Jansen.
Nope.
Ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 the count. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Now here's the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the pitch.
1-0.
swing and a miss for strike one.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Bases are empty, one man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Daniel Vogelback will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Striding in, Kyle Seager. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One left for Seattle. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped up. Murphy over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So digging in now, Bo Bichette. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Taylor Williams enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Taylor Williams.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. A line shot to third base.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Now in the box, Billy McKinney. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Brendan Drury. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Toronto leads this one 7-3. Sean Reed Foley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Nope. 1 ball, 2
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hey! Helpful!
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Dylan.
In now the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A ball and a strike. Reed Foley, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding into the box, Tim Lopes. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Eric Swanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Henniger, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. From the stretch.
Inside, ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Dan Altavilla comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Shaw.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Still only 1 out in the inning.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Hit in the air to right field.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy McKinney. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1-0 the count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Mariners 3. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the speedy D. Gordon.
second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
At the plate, Malik Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Down and away,
21.
ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one.
Let's go, Seattle.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Brendan Brennan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
65, Brandon Brennan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is foul right side.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Another 1-2 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Gordon is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in, Danny Jansen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
One out, nobody on. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch.
That's outside.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. One and one.
That ball went out.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Oh, that's not even close.
The 2-1 home.
We got 3 and 2.
Kevin Biggio would be next. Lined hard toward right center. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
The first baseman, number 20.
And the pitch.
Here we go. Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left.
Looking up is Hernandez, and that baby's gone.
A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Left fielder, John Thompson-Williams.
At the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the M's 4. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Carl Edwards.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Biggio. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Bo Bichette waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out.
well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Bo Bichette will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Getting out here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Not even close.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Get out here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the M's 4.
Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now at the plate, Tim Lopes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. D. Gordon waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. This one's down to third. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
10-4 the final in this game. Toronto wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Hyunjin Ryu earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hyunjin Ryu. His record is now 9-8. The loss goes to Taiwan Walker, his 13th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please